Hello. Hello. So let's have some fun with our next lesson. And today's lesson is should be lesson number 8, like common English idioms. Let's open our audios just to be on the same page. Okay, cool. So let's go one by one. Common English idioms. Tamsin got cold feet about giving a presentation to the sales team.
Tamsin got cold feet about giving a presentation to the sales team.
So it means that to have a sudden loss of confidence. Tamsin got cold feet about giving a presentation to the sales team. The next idiom is
Susan is feeling under the weather today. I think she should go home.
Susan is feeling under the weather today. I think she should go home. So it means that to feel unwell, sick, or even ill. The next idiom is
Leo has a heart of gold. He always helps his grandma with her shopping.
Here we go. Leo has a heart of gold. He always helps his grandma with her shopping. And it means to be kind and good and natured. To have a heart of gold. And the next idiom is
I don't know who to vote for yet. I'm still on the fence.
I don't know who to vote for yet. I'm still sitting on the fence.
I don't know who to vote for yet. I'm still on the fence. I hope this is not the case in your voting in the United States. And truth be told, we have two differences here. The first one is for the US, to be on the fence, and sit on the fence is for the United case situation. To be unwilling to commit or make a decision. It means to be on the fence. Okay, let's move on. Head over heels.
Ben and Rachel are head over heels in love with each other.
Ben and Rachel are head over heels in love with each other. So it looks like they are completely and utterly in love with someone. With each other, for example. And the next one is
You're so right about Jim. He's really lazy. You've hit the nail on the head.
You are so right about Jim. He's really lazy. You've hit the nail on the head. I'm sorry. To describe exactly what is causing a situation or problem. And this one is interesting. You are so right about Jim. He's really lazy. You've hit the nail on the head. To hit the nail on the head. Okay. What's next?
Miriam is a teacher's pet. She always arrives early and works very hard.
Miriam is a teacher's pet. She always arrives early and works very hard. Well, it could be even a little bit offensive. Someone who seeks and gets approval from a person in a position of authority. Miriam is a teacher's pet. That's fun.
If you cut corners to finish a project on time, the quality will suffer.
If you cut corners to finish a project on time, the quality will suffer. To do something the easiest or shortest way at the expense of high standards. Okay, it means that if the quality is not the priority, we can cut some corners to finish a project on time, for example. The next one is...
Can I lend a hand carrying those papers for you?
To lend a hand, to help someone with something.
Can I lend a hand carrying those papers for you?
Can I lend a hand carrying those papers for you?
I'm so tired today. I'm really not on the ball.
I'm so tired today. I'm really not on the ball. It means that alert, knowledgeable, or competent. On the ball. Okay.
You can't believe all her stories. Take them with a pinch of salt.
You can't believe all her stories. Take them with a pinch of salt. To take something with a pinch of salt. To not completely believe something or someone. In my language, actually, we have an idiom, not an idiom, but a verb, a phrase like to divide something by two. So it means that whatever strong you think something was, actually it was, you need to divide it by two. So
I have to face the music and tell Julia that I broke her new vase.
I have to face the music and tell Julia that I broke her new vase. To face the music. To confront the consequences of your actions. That is actually interesting again, to face the music. Yeah, in my language we would say to face the consequences, not the music. Why do you need to face the music? That is weird.
I heard on the grapevine that Neil and Amina are getting married.
I heard on the grapevine that Neil and Amina are getting married. Yeah, to hear something on the grapevine, to hear information on news through gossip or rumor. Yes, I know initially when people walked on grapevine, they talked from time to time and you could hear lots of different information from different roads and places around you. So yeah, that's why you might have heard something on the grapevine. Let's move on.
Hamid is working against the clock to finish his report this week.
Hamid is working against the clock to finish his report this week. Okay, it means that he works under time pressure to get his work done. Against the clock. It is very, very interesting. Let's move on.
I didn't mean to offend Louisa, but I think her reaction was over the top.
I didn't mean to offend Louisa, but I think her reaction was over the top. An overreaction or a lack of restraint. Yeah, other words, her reaction was too much, over the top.
You two really let your hair down at Sunita's party last night.
You two really let your hair down at Sunita's party last night. To let your hair down, to let yourself go or relax. That's nice, to let your hair down.
Dylan is being so naughty today. He's a pain in the neck.
Yeah, this is a real problem. Dylan is being so naughty today. He's a pain in the neck. So other words, someone is really annoying or difficult to deal with. It looks like, based on the picture, we can figure out that this phrase was about this child. However, I think that pets or neighbors or maybe some managers can also be really a pain in the neck. So you don't want to even deal with them or meet them in your house or apartment. Never mind. Let's move on.
I'm looking for someone to keep an eye on my house while I'm on vacation.
I'm looking for someone to keep an eye on my house while I'm on vacation, to take care of or watch carefully. Yeah, actually, this one is quite frequent if we're talking about keeping an eye on someone. For example, as a part of my job, lots of people are actually sending me information like, I need to keep an eye on my daughter, or I need to keep an eye on my house, so I won't be at work today. Yeah.
I haven't really won the lottery. I was just pulling your leg.
I haven't really won the lottery. I was just pulling your leg. To pull someone's leg. To tease or fool someone. Actually, it sounds really weird, and I've never heard this one so far. To make someone fool, maybe, but to pull your leg. This is really weird.
I'm planning a surprise party for Joe. Don't let the cat out of the bag.
I'm planning a surprise party for Joe. Don't let the cat out of the bag. To let the cat out of the bag, it means to tell a secret to someone who shouldn't know about it. To let the cat out of the bag. Well, actually, it makes sense. Whenever you have something which can go away from your bag and this is not something you'd like to happen, yeah. This one is a good idiom, but again, I've never heard it. Maybe I'm not just so well experienced in English idioms. We'll see. So let's move on to the next task called mark the sentences that are correct. Can I lend an arm? Can I lend a hand? Okay. Let's find some tools and fill in. Reduct. No. Should be something for changing this PDF. Oh, here we go. Yep, so it looks like that the correct sentence is can I lend a hand instead of can I lend an arm. So the next one is Tamsin got cold legs about giving a presentation to the sales team, and Tamsin got cold feet. I think it should be called legs, but actually I'm not sure. Let's take a look. No, she got cold feet. Okay, my bad. Here we go. I'm so tired today. I'm really not on the ball. I'm so tired today. I'm really not off the ball. Yeah, on the ball is the correct one. Susan is feeling under the weather today. I think she should go home. Susan is feeling out of the weather today. I think she should go home. Maybe out of the weather? Let's take a look. Well, truth be told, I don't even remember this idiom, even though I've had just read it. To feeling under the weather. Okay. So if you feel under the weather, it means that you probably need to go home. Okay. I have to take the music and tell Julia that I broke her new vase. I have to face the music and tell Julia that I broke her new vase. Yeah, the second one is correct, definitely. And the next task is match the pictures to the correct sentences. Okay. So, Miriam is a teacher's pet. She always arrives early and works very hard. So this picture is probably I didn't mean to offend Louisa. And this one is to work against the clock. And this one is to have a heart of gold. This one I don't know, but this one is to lay down your hair. Let your hair down. Here is. And this one is to be on the fence. Nice. So the exercise number 4 is filling the gaps, putting the words in the correct order. I heard on the grapevine that Nell and Amina are getting married. You're so right about Jim. He is really lazy. It should be probably you've hit the nail on the head, maybe. You've hit the nail on the head. Yeah, I think so. I'm planning a surprise party for Joe. Don't let the cat out of the bag. Okay, it probably means that you should not tell this secret to Joe, because otherwise he will not be surprised. You can't believe all her stories. Take the first one is definitely take. Take them with a pinch of salt, I think. Yes. So if blah 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 blah, finish a project on time, the quality will suffer. If you cut 2 corners, yeah, I don't think there is another way how it can work. If you cut 2 corners, okay, I still have some doubts about this one. Let's take a look about cutting the corners. What do we have here? Yes, if you cut corners too. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was right. I mean, I was right to check it, but I was wrong typing this one. So if you cut corners too, finish a project on time, the quality will suffer. And what else do we have? Take them with a pinch of salt. Let's also take a look at this one. What do we have? Take them with a pinch of salt. Okay. Take them with a pinch, not pinch, but pinch, my bad. With a pinch of salt. Okay, listen to the audio, then number the sentences in the order you hear them. Right. So this is the exercise number 8.5. 8.5, my bad.
Ben and Rachel are head over heels in love with each other.
Okay, it means that they are full in love with each other. The second one?
I haven't really won the lottery. I was just pulling your leg.
This idiom means that he make him a fool, but I don't know.
Dylan
Sounds
is being so naughty today. He's a pain in the neck.
Yeah, this guy was really annoying. He was a pain in the neck.
I'm looking for someone to keep an eye on my house while I'm on vacation.
This one means that you're looking for someone who can take care of your, I don't know, daughter or your house or your pet. Anything you need to take care of, you might need to find someone to keep an eye on it. And the last one is...
I have to face the music and tell Julia that I broke her new vase.
And again, to face the music means to face with consequences. And this is probably it. Thank you so much. I hope it was helpful for you. It makes some sense. See you next time.